Okay, getting a live set up here. See what we can do today. Just getting my chat set up over here on the side. That way I can see what you guys can see what you guys are talking about. Make sure I turn off my audio. There we go. Okay. So today I'm just going to be doing up a little test. Just get my lathe set up here. I've got a piece of desert ironwood, and I need to do a test with stone. I've got some turquoise stone here that I'm going to be using. Right here. This is my turquoise stone. I'm going to be using that in order to do a couple of inlays on this desert ironwood. And then I've got a pen in the future that I'll do another video on, utilizing the same turquoise stone, but I've done turquoise stone before in slimline with some purple heart. Today I'm going to be doing a test with turquoise stone and put like a glow powder background to the back of the turquoise stone, see what kind of an effect that'll make. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm doing this in a Falcon kit. I think that this is a pretty cool kit. It's got a nice long body section, so you have plenty of workable space. Single tube pen, it's a twist pen. I've got gold here. I think that'd look nice with this desert ironwood. Desert ironwood is a very dense hardwood, and being as such, it needs special attention, and it needs really sharp tools. So what I've done is I actually just resharpened my Easy Wood Tools round cutter. These are actually really easy to sharpen if you have like flat diamond stones. You can take and resharpen them back up from being dull, which I just did a pen in Ambonia burl, and let me tell you, this thing was dull. I actually could not find a good sharp face on it while I was trying to cut, and it was giving me quite a bit of problems. So I got that resharpened up. Should be ready to go for this desert ironwood. Now, one neat thing about this kit too, if you've got bolt action pen kit, it uses the exact same bushings as the bolt action pen kits. So these Falcons are kind of a multi-use thing. They use the same bushings. So here's my bolt action pen kit bushings. That goes on there just like that. 3/8" tube, and then locks on just like that. There we go. All right, so let's get this turned, and then we'll get to our inlay. Because I'm doing an inlay, I'm going to turn it a little bit for the bushings in order to guarantee that I've got room to get my inlay down. Never turned ironwood before. Got some pointers from my dad, who has done a few desert ironwoods. Said, whatever you do, really sharp tools, take slow, steady passes, and it's a really oily wood as well, so you have to be careful when doing your finishes, let it cool down, and all that jazz. Just getting this leveled off. Get my tool rest set up here, and we'll turn this at 3,000 RPM. Ooh, getting a nice finish on that too. Tell you what, sharpening that really did the job. I couldn't even get through that ambonia burl this quickly when I was turning earlier. That is cut through that really nicely and leaving a really nice finished polish almost on that already. Sweet. Just take that, even it up a little bit. There we go. Proud of our bushings. It's really smooth polish on that. It's got like a spiciness to it, like I don't know, like cooking with mesquite or something. It's got like this. It's a nice smell. A little bit of like barbecue to it. It's kind of I don't know how to explain it. It's nice. All right, get that cleaned off a little bit. Oh wait, what am I doing? I gotta cut, getting ahead of myself. Gotta cut my grooves first here. Get that down below. When you're coming in with a parting tool, you actually want your tool rest lower than when you're using your easy wood tools. Get the parting tool out here. All right, let's see. Calipers right there. And let's see what do we want to do? Get my light turned on here. There we go. What do we want to do for a inlay here? Let's go out. Nope. Zero that. And let's see, 1/4 inch. Let's do 0.2 inches. Grab a pencil. 0.2 inches right there. 0.2 is right there. And the inlay that we're doing on that other pen, I believe, is a 0.17. So we're going to do the same here because we're attempting to do the same results. So I want to see what that will look like. And take our line around. There we go. And then we'll just cut that all the way down to the brass. There we have it. Now normally I would go through and I would put a black on there, but because we're going to be doing a glow powder background on that, I don't, now this is all testing, I don't think I need to put the black on the background because I'm going to be doing that powder. I actually want it rough so the glue has something to grip onto. So I'm going to leave that rough. That'll be a piece we're testing here. There we go. Now I've got some blue, but I don't have very much in there still, so I'm going to make some more blue here. And get out some aqua powder and some blue powder. And let me just make sure this is blue and not something else. Got this little light here. Yeah, that's blue. This one, A, should be for aqua. Let's see. Yeah, that's the aqua. Looks good. Got the right colors. Add a couple of scoops here. Doesn't take much. Do that. And add a couple of scoops of blue glow. And then I got this bag of sapphire mica powder that gives me the pigment that I want, because the glow powder itself is like a yellowish, it says it's white, it's more of a yellow. So we add a dollop of pigment powder here, and then that will give us our blue background. Let's mix that together. Got that mixed, and then we'll shake it up, shake it up. Woo-hoo! Don't judge me too harshly. I do have two girls after all. All right, that should be nice and mixed, sweet. Put this stuff away. And then, not that one. No, not that one either. Super thin medium. That's what we want. And I want a little swizzle stick. Where are my little swizzle sticks? Where'd they go? They're there. Got these from Patrick Adair Supplies. They are great. Cut the tip of it here. Get it to the size I want. press that onto your glue bottle. Customize what you want, what you need. It's great. And drop cloth. I need a drop cloth. Blue shop towel to the rescue. Here we go. All right. And now we'll just put a little helping of medium CA onto here. And drop in our glow powder. Got good coverage there. Oop, missed a spot right there. This is where the nose of this thing comes in nice. I can drop glue right where that brass is showing. And then drop in my powder. Perfect. All right, now for the other side. Little too much in there. Soak up a little bit of the glue here. Right. Now, should be able to put some of that in there. Okay. Yeah, it's looking good. A little tray here. Put on some turquoise stone, so I have to try to work out of a flimsy bag, work out of a plastic tray. Now these are really small stones. Actually, they're not very big. They're like it's left over from crushing stones. Really, really tiny. But they'll work well for this. So let's get some more glue in there. Actually, let's put in some super thin, make sure that's all stuck down really well. Good. Now we'll get a layer of medium going. And we'll just put a smattering of stones in there. That looks good. Do the same on the other side. Drop those in. And, whoops, too much. There we go, that looks good. Try to get some more on this side here. This side's a little thin. Okay. Now we'll get our glue boost fill and finish thin here. I like the fill and finish thin for filling in all the gaps afterward. Get another swizzle stick going. Cut this one a little longer than the other one, but still kind of short. And we'll just drip that in along the way. And just keep that spinning, rotating. Hit it with activator. And then just build that thin layer up until all of the little holes are filled. Ooh, that got hot. That's what you don't want to have happen. I had a big old drop on the backside I couldn't see. It flared up, got hot. Hopefully that will turn away. It's kind of why you leave the bushings proud, because if something like that happens, you can hopefully turn it away and it won't affect your final product. Looking like we've got most of the voids here gone. Looking pretty solid. All right, we'll leave that to fully harden up till tomorrow. Come back tomorrow, we'll turn it away and see what it turns out like. Thanks so much for joining me on the Suits Crafting Wood Shop. A couple of you that are here, appreciate you. Let me double check the chat, see if you guys had anything to ask. I don't see anything, so we're good to go. All right, feel free to join me tomorrow morning. I'll probably come out, get this finished up. I'm going to save what little stones I have here, get them back into my tray and back into the bag. It's the nice thing about using a drop cloth. You can save what little you can, and then there's less waste. All right, see you guys tomorrow.